Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Desperate Hour. I feel like in this last month I've watched more movies with Naomi Watts in it than the rest of my life combined. True, it's a fact, you know. I really feel like it. I mean, I watched that Infinite Storm. I went back all the way in time and watched that Mulholland Drive. It just seems like she's in everything now. I guess it's the way our surroundings work now. You watch one Naomi Watts and you got to watch them all. Bruce Willis, Nicolas Cage. I don't know. Anyway, this is about a mother trying to get to her kid when her town's on lockdown due to a shooter of some sort. It's an hour and 24 minutes long, perfect for a school night. But it's 4.7 on IMDb. 2,844 people rated it so far. So, I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, how can it be this bad? I mean, I'm not a Naomi Watts fan, don't get me wrong. Not that I don't like her, but I don't seek out movies to watch her in. But I mean, like, this is like present day kind of stuff, and you know, if you're a parent, I don't know, you might be interested in this. So let me get into it, see what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think, see if it's really 4.7. I'm surprised. Stick around, I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of the Desperate Hour. Sorry, no check-ins, and you'll understand why when I give you my synopsis here. I mean, first of all, let me say, I don't understand the 4.7. I don't get it. Touchy subject, I get that, but not worthy of a 4.7 in my book. So, the reason I didn't check in, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, and I might mispronounce, Locke or Locky, L-O-C-K-E, is the name of the movie. It's a Tom Hardy movie, which I watched. But it's a Tom Hardy movie of him driving in a car, talking on the phone, right? And that's all it is. There's no more to the movie. There's no other actors. There's nothing else that happens in this movie besides his conversation. This is a very similar movie. Naomi Watts running while talking on the phone. So, if you haven't seen that movie, or if you have seen that movie and you didn't like it because of the lack of scenery or whatever, you won't like this one because it's very, very similar. Now, there's some slight differences. We start off with her putting her kid on the bus, going up to wake up her son to go to school. He doesn't want to go to school. She goes for a run. And that's when everything starts happening. So that's when, you know, she starts off normal, a lot of phone calls. Crazy amount of phone. I hope she has unlimited. And she's an iPhone user, you know, no offense, but anyway, you know, she's got her headset on. She doesn't run all that much. She's more of like a walker, maybe a little jog here and there, and on the phone a lot. But then gets into the fact that there's an active shooter at the school, right? So she has a daughter at school, son at home kind of thing, and that's really where it all takes place. So 90% of the movie happens while she's out running. Now, of course, there's a lot of really, she couldn't turn around and go back home quick enough to get to the school or something like that. Like, it seems a little, you know, I don't know. But that's beside the point. That's really what happens is she's running through the woods, find out what's going on. She's going to try and get back now. Meanwhile, she's calling everybody she can, friends, neighbors, 911, teachers, blah, 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 trying to figure out what's going on, and they're helping her tell the story while this is all going on. So it's very, I felt gripping. I was very interested in all of this, and knowing what knowing that other movie and knowing what I'm watching, I was really interested in that. And they throw different things at you to keep you roped in. You know, and I don't want to even tell you any of that because that's part of it. Like, just knowing what I told you, you can make the decision on whether you want to watch it or not. And so, there's no other visual actors for 90% of the movie. Now, there's a little bit more, and like I said, you have the son and the daughter. The daughter, you barely even see. The son, you see a little bit more. but then it's in the woods and her on the phone. So you hear voices, but you don't see anybody else. But it's gripping, and I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that again, I know I say this all the time. I don't know if it's the writer, the director, the producer, unless they're all the same. Somebody to draw you in when you have one character like this. Now, here's another one for you. Buried. If you ever saw that with Ryan Reynolds. Whoa. But very same kind of, hey, one situation. This is where the movie's going to take place. It's all going to take place on a phone. And this is what you're going to get. That movie's whoa. Whoa. So I'll never remember to put it up here and do all the fancy stuff that all the kids are doing, but check that one out. I don't know if I did a review on that one or not. Probably not. Anyway, this one. I felt I was interested the entire time. Now, there are flaws and, I don't want to say holes, but there's lack of realism, that kind of stuff going on, but nothing terrible. I mean, there's nothing like absurd about it that would make me lower the score to a 4.7. Like, I almost feel obligated to give it a 6. I'm not a 7. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because of the scores were so low. Like, what are people seeing about this movie that I didn't see? I mean, I get there are some things, but it's nothing that really took away from what they really did for us as the audience to pull you in and keep you like, what is, you know, not like what, but like what? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I thought it was good. So, it's hard to talk any-more about actually the plot. I mean, it's all Naomi Watts. And again, I'm not like searching out Naomi Watts movies. Not that like she's my favorite actress or anything like that. I mean, if she's in a movie, I'll watch it, but it just so happens I watched like 3 in a row in this last month. But she does a good job. You know, I think she's a decent actress. You know, so, and that's all you get. Nobody else is going to act in this movie. They're all just talking on the phone. So there's nothing wrong with it there. But I don't know. I mean, besides the fact that she could run out into the woods, but she can't run back quick enough. That piece. But whatever. That's, you know, if she could, that wouldn't make for a good movie because it would be over, right? Or it wouldn't be as interesting. So there you go. That's what I got. I don't think I could say anything more. If you haven't seen Lockie or Locke or Buried or Buriedy, no, just kidding. If you have seen those, whatever you think about those movies, I think maybe you'll think about this one. Again, it's just all one person, not one place, but one scenario for 90-95% of the film. But kept me interested the whole time. No reason to check in. So, alright. I think that's it. That's all I got for you. 4.7. Check it out. It's definitely not a 4.7 in my book. I didn't read any of the other reviews why people didn't like it. But I'm just one guy. So, and I got an opinion about everything. So, check it out. Let me know what you think. And thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.